All right, what's up? So today I went to the letter store and picked up a few things and seshed a little bit. There's a little vlog if you want to see that. Um, not a little bit of fingerboard, not too much. I didn't really have a lot of time because it's about to downpour. But picked up some 32 dynamics with pink base plates, some Black River 32s, 3.0s in silver, some J4s, and a freshwater catfish barbecue. First things first, let's open up these BRTs and get them on the woob. Get that out of the way. If you've never opened BRTs or had BRTs, this is what it looks like. Box, empty. Got this Black River sticker, Black River truck sticker, gold screws. This one came with no tool. And these are raw. Okay. That's cool. Don't matter to me. As long as they're not fucking dual bearing. Alright, so let me grab a tool real quick. I can never find the Black River tool. There it is. Okay. So this is the tool that it normally comes with. And we're gonna use that just because it's got such a fine tip. So we're gonna take apart this woob. Man, I really wish I had a long screwdriver. Because this is a pain in the ass. But it's all good. It's for the greater cause. So, yeah, I rode my bike for a little bit, then caught the bus. And then was at the letter store. We were talking in there about he's got a Good Evening Concrete Park in there, which is pretty sick. There's like a picture or a little video on my Instagram, and then it should be in the vlog as well. And these look actually pretty good. They don't have too much like mold marks on these BRTs. BRTs are my favorite. I think they look the best. Although caramels look cool too. But It didn't have any caramels at the liquor store. And rather support Grant than order shit from another website and then go in and buy. You know what I'm saying? Just get it all done in one shop. Support your local shop. So what I do is I always go like across. Across from each other. And I don't know if people like to watch setup videos. I do. I like to hear people talking about their setups and why they got their setups and yada 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 about their setups. But these BRTs are not going to come off this woob ever. These will be on here forever. So this is the only problem with this tool. It's just like fucking slippery. And when you're tightening BRTs, you just want to tighten them until they're flush with the board. Obviously. Don't go fucking crazy on it. One down. So you want it to be nice and flush. But yeah, we were it's riding the new park. At least it's new to me. Um, it's pretty sick. It's pretty big. We were also talking about a new DIY spot. He was saying he has to find a spot. So once he finds a spot, or if I can help find a spot or whatever, I would love to help them out in the DIY scene. Because I'd like to obviously use the DIY. All right, second truck off. Get these screws in here. Yeah, for me, like, long screwdrivers is a must. This is fucking. I mean, it's not impossible, obviously, but it's just pain in the ass. Just do it so much quicker with the actual normal size screwdriver. And this shit hurts my fucking fingers. And it looks like you guys might be like, damn, dude, you're tightening the fuck out of those things. And I'm not. It's the pivot cup has to be compressed so the trucks will be flush against the deck. That's one thing about BRTs is like once you put them on a deck, just leave them on the deck because the first time you put them on a deck, they're gonna be on there. I tend to never really switch up BRTs. That's why I bought BRTs for this. Because I have some BRTs on a Presto that I was going to swap out, but I really like that Presto setup, and there's no need to be doing all that. Now, dynamics are a whole different story. You can move those around a little bit more. I feel like they're less prone to stripping. And of course they sell like different base plates, but I'm the type of guy like if I want my BRTs to have BRT base plates. You know what I'm saying? I've never done like BRT base plate dynamic hangers or anything like that. Sheesh. Alright. You see what I'm talking about? That fucking little white piece you can see? These are flush. And I'll show you from the side. But from the front, you're going to see that. So let's do the wheels now. Good old joy colts. Also, there's this kid that came in to the letter store, and he was in there to buy, just to look around. It's his first time in the shop. And he's just like chatting with us and was rocking a tech deck and was in there to buy some grip. He was just talking and asking questions and shit like that. Come on. And I just remembered I had a blank deck with me. So I gave that to him, and Grant set it up for him. So shout out to that kid. Hopefully he enjoys fingerboarding. God damn. It's hurting my fingers. Yeah, but good evening. I think he's trying to sell it to somebody local. I think it takes up too much space. But this Saturday, today is the 22nd. This Saturday, he's having like a year. He's been open for a year now. He's having like a party at the shop. So, if you haven't ever been, you should go. I won't be there, I have work. But there'll be a lot of fingerboarding going on, which is cool. Kind of mad I can't be there, but it's whatever. So we're putting these leaf eyes back in the bag. A little organization. And we are almost done with this, so we can move on to what we're really here for, this freshwater. Because I know you guys are tired of fucking seeing this woo. But I had to throw some BRTs on it. Just because it was an expensive ass deck. And leaf eyes, there's nothing wrong with leaf eyes, but the amount of money I paid for this deck, might as well have some BRTs on it. Especially with these dead stock. Well, they're not dead stock now, but matte era OGXLs, Joy Colts, which I know they are my favorite. They are my favorite wheel. I don't have them on every setup, obviously. I have like no room over here. There we go. So yay! I'm glad. This looks fucking sick. There you go, BRTs on the woob, so everybody can stop fucking. Some people really liked it, which I thought was cool, and then some people were like really in their feelings about it. Which I thought was weird. Let's get on to this catfish. Of course, I'll ride that woob with the BRTs more. Oh shit. And let you guys know, like, if there's a huge difference. I mean, I can already tell the bushings are a lot better. So this is the catfish that I got. .32mm freshwater. God damn it. Of course, this sticker is a pain in the ass to get off. But you gotta get it off, because if you don't get it off, the grip is just gonna fucking not adhere. Like it's doing that number, which is annoying. It's been a while since I bought a catfish though, so, and I usually buy salt waters, but shout out Encrypted in 2000. Encrypted in 2K, I think, is his Instagram. Check out that channel. He has this same deck, and I didn't find this. I follow him on Instagram, and I have for a while, and I didn't know he had YouTube videos until the day I ordered this. And I had ordered this, and then like 3 hours later, I found his channel, and I like binged his channels or his videos. And he has the same deck, so of course I watched that. I think with this deck I'm going to do grip over bolts, which I don't normally do either. But let's see, who else? Kieran Owens too. Shout out Kieran Owens. I I binged your shit for like a day. A couple of the videos for like a day the other day. Mint. I talk to Mint probably like every once a week at least on Instagram. So shout out Mint. Also shout out. Fuck, we're doing shout outs. Shout out Mayo at Mayo Manjajil on Instagram. I'm in constant contact with him on Instagram. Wanted to know if I was going to Shredder Mania, but I'm on the East Coast, so I can't go. So he's going. If you guys are going, link up with him. Have a great time. So yeah, let's check out this fucking freshwater. Let's hold it up to this woob first. Nose to see the mold difference. If you guys have a freshwater and were wondering about the cozy mold, there you go. So a little less defined, like dips. But other than that, it's pretty. The kicks are pretty similar. Pretty similar in degrees. So the plies on this go. Let's look at the countersinks. Countersinks are phenomenal, as you would expect with catfish. The rounding is great. No like flat spots or sharp edges or anything like that. The plies are purple on top, purple, yellow, maple, 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 and then the graphic. So I think you can see that yellow there. There you go. And this is the sticker sheet it came with. Boom, boom. I like this one down here. I thought that graphic was sweet. And we're going to use the grip that was sent. And we're not going to do anything fucking crazy. We're just going to grip it. And I know I said I think I'm going to... Do I have a file in here? Yes, thank God. That's so much fucking wheels. So much bullshit. I know I said I was going to grip it over the bolts, but nah, we're not doing that. So this is one reason I hate dip jacks. Because when I grip boards, I tend to just fucking grip them. If you watch Encrypted in 2000 when he set up his freshwater, very gentle. Me, not so much. I like to get the job done quick, efficiently. I got fucking trash everywhere. This back in here, we don't need that anymore. Okay. So here we go. Look at this. Look at that. Looks pretty nice. Pretty nice. Whoops. See if I can find these holes. First try. Which I did. Some crazy. This is a pretty good tool for holes. Usually I use a Tech Deck tool. This works a lot better. I'm really, I'm really excited for this. I'm here in an apartment. I don't have an air compressor or anything. So we're just going to use our mouth. And here we are with the dynamics. Boom. Not special edition, inverted kingpins. I like the special editions the most, but these ones had pink base plates. I was like, why not? So, this is another part I hate. I don't have any scissors. Gotta find like the tape. Also, shout out, there's this video part I watched the other day. Subscriptions, let's see, who is it? Joe Emo. Joe Emo, check out Joe Emo. Solid video part. I liked it at least. God damn, Scott. What kind of tape is this, Scott? Use the teeth. Alright. Got everything out. So, I'm actually going to use this Tech Deck tool that comes with the dynamics because I think it's easier to use. For real. Just feels a little bit better in the hand. Yeah. Surprised this is actually going together pretty quickly for not having a big screwdriver. I could find the hole. You know what I mean? I joke, a kid. Yeah, but Mayo, he was saying that he's gonna go to Shred, and he said he had something to send me. I've never had anybody send me anything. I don't expect companies or people to send me anything. So that's very nice of someone to ask me. So yeah, I think if he sends me something, I'll go into the letter and snag him something because letter is right down the road from me. So seems only right. Oh, damn. See, I wish like when you have a big screwdriver, they just stay. on the, fuck it, we're going full retard. Got the black rubber tool back out. We mean business. It's weird, if you like use both of them, you shouldn't need both, but if you have both, use both, right? I'm actually so glad that I went into the letter store and picked this up, because I had ordered it, and then since the shop was closed the day I ordered it, I just paid for the shipping, but it hadn't shipped out yet, so I just went into the store and picked it up, because of course I was riding the park and everything. My grip was fine, and then put my board in my pocket, as one would do, getting back on the bus and stuff. And I get home, and like, of course I ripped it all the way off now, but like it was all like fucking, so I got to re-grip this, and I don't have any grip, and I didn't buy any grip, so yeah, this setup is getting used immediately. Same with that woob. I'm gonna ride that woob tonight. Try to get some clips with it, a couple clips. But I think this is gonna be the new main. I'd like to see a Veriform review from Encrypted, because I was watching. He has like a check his shit out, because he's got an edit with it, and I was looking at the board in all the shots, and it looks mad mellow. So I'd like to know more about it, because I really don't know anything. The only thing I think I know, and I could be wrong, I think one of the funeral riders owns the company. Or that might be another board company. I could be wrong instead. No way. I think this only came with 3 lock nuts. God damn it. It's always something. Good thing I have those Levi's. So yeah. Because I didn't spill anything, I would have heard it. And it's not in the bag still. I just looked. But it's okay. We will not be contacting Scott or Dynamics customer service over this. We will make it work. And if I didn't have the Levi's, that'd be another story. I mean, I wouldn't contact customer support, but I'd have to put like a fucking tech deck nut on there. Alright. So these Levi's back out. Steal a little nut from one of them. Alright, now we have... Oh shit, I got this Hannah sticker. It fell out. Or not Hannah. This is a etchy sticker. It fell out while I was grabbing that nut. So we're just going to throw it on here. It's meant to be. So these are flat face J4s. I've ridden J4s once for like 20 minutes. Now I have my own. This is, I don't like that. I don't like that. Not a fan. These wheels look sick though. Yep. Yeah, I bought a Poly off of Rent-A-Back, and it came with Dynamics, and that's what really made me like Dynamics more. Is I finally rode some Dynamics with really good tuning, really good broken-in tuning, and they have risers but mini wheels, and that setup just feels so good. So yeah, we're running Dynamics on this. Structure loose as a bitch, but kickflip test, where's the nose? Okay. Sketchy but good. Not as aggressive as the Woo. We're doing 3 shoves instead of tray flip today. Joy Colts, J4s. Yeah, nice. Shit is fucking spinning fast. Let's see if these need to be tightened any. Yes, they were about to fall apart. Scott, missing lug nuts. Truck's about to fall apart. Scott, don't let the Jindies go to your head and forget about the dynamic, boys. I just like them snug. And I'm not over tightening it. I'm just waiting for the screwdriver to catch. There we go. I really like G4s. Jesus, I can't tray flip worth a fuck today. Let me show you these G4s compared to some Zane shits. Actually, I'm not going to do that. because I don't feel like getting them out. And I actually was about to throw the dynamics on this knife, but we're going to leave leaf fuzz on the knife just to piss people off, because I did put Black Rivers on the woob. I have like no room here, so like if you guys can see, like there's no room. And for some reason I suck at tray flips today. Yeah. Fuck a tray flip. I really can't do them right now. I think it's just going back and forth with all these molds. And I got a shot in my fucking right shoulder yesterday for bipolar. And it's sore as a bitch. So this whole fucking movement is... There we go. There we go. So this is a lot more mellow. Concave wise. This has a lot of fucking concave, man. Not a lot, but it's just like... It makes it... like the concave makes fingerboarding hard for me. Or it makes me have to move my finger way up. See? Then I can get it to a tray flip. But with this, I can... I don't know what's going on right now. But yeah, that's the... we're just sitting here not landing tray flips. These wheels feel really good. Not as good as these, though. I can already tell you that. Jesus Christ. Maybe I should try to tighten these a little bit. Let's see where Black River left us. You know what? Okay, my bad, Scott. There is a lock nut stuck in the driver. So all parts were accounted for. So we can tighten these a little bit. These are like, whoa, we don't want to do that. We don't want to do that. We don't want to do that. Fuck, I hate that shit, man. Here we go. I hate when it does a double kickflip 360. I really just have to get used to this. It's more aggressive than you think. Fuck that. Fuck that board. I just can't do tray flips today. We're just going to stop doing tray flips. I got to land one. I got to land one good one. Then I'm going to go eat dinner. You see what I'm saying? Dude, my fucking shoulder is killing me. I just can't fingerboard today. That's it. I'm going to go eat dinner and then come back to it and try to get some clips. Don't think I can't tray flip. just because I can't right now, but it's this fucking board. This concave is horrible, bro. This makes me need a cigarette. There he is. What was for dinner?
Cheeseburger and veg hot.